Hello, 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 are we all, hello, 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 I am so excited. Let me turn this down a little bit. I am so excited. Hello, Super342, hello, C3007, hello, hello. I'm so excited because, if you saw on my blue sky and my Discord, I have dual monitors. They're working. I'm looking over here, and then I'm looking over here. How am I? I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? It was so easy. I could just press play on the music at the exact time. I went, it's so cool. And I just look over there, and then I'll have the game over here, and then I'll have you guys over here, and I can just I am one monitor for each chat. I'm not that quite far yet, but I've set up the YouTube chat right near my gameplay window, so and now I'm gonna constantly be doing this and this and this and this and this, so sorry if that's annoying, but I have 2 monitors now, so fuck you. It's already so much easier. I'm doing well. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed tomorrow. Ooh, good luck, good luck. I will probably have to have my wisdom teeth removed at some point, because I can feel them growing in there. I'm running my tongue over it now. I can feel them growing in, but I don't know if it's if I'm gonna have to get mine removed or if they're gonna be good, but part of me kind of wants to get my wisdom teeth removed, partly because I haven't had any, actual surgeries, knock on wood for not getting actual, serious surgeries, but I want to experience it. I want to experience David after dentist. C3, you're gonna have David after dentist energy after your wisdom teeth removal. One is sideways, the other is halfway into my rear gum and jaw. Ooh, yeah, that's never good. Yeah, mine seem to be growing in from what I can feel. I mean, I'm not a dentist. I just can feel what's going on in there. Mine feel like they're growing in okay, so I might not need a removal. But yeah, other than that, what have I been doing? I've started packing. Probably should have started packing a while ago, but I was lazy, and also I don't have packing tape, and I still don't have packing tape. I need to go to my parents' place. Not my parents' place anymore. It's my dad's place and his girlfriend's place. My mom lives in a different state now. Hello, Ivan Drago. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, also I titled the stream, the other 2 are fine, but have to be removed anyways. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Or they're like, while we're in there, let's just scoop them all up. But yeah, I started packing, which I probably should have started packing a while ago, and I'm gonna try and do the utility transfer tomorrow, which I also should have done a while ago, but it's just, it's gonna have to be a phone call. All of them are gonna have to be phone calls. I'm gonna have to make 3 phone calls tomorrow. 3 adult phone calls tomorrow. Fuck this. Because I have to call to get my electric and my internet transferred, and then I have to call the gas to get that set up, because I don't currently pay for gas at my current place, but I have to at this new place. Doing good, just chilling and playing BBO games. Chess is hard. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, chess. But yeah, I started packing. I still need to pick up packing tape, so all of the boxes I've packed so far are not taped up. But I started packing my VHS tapes and my books, because, those are probably the easiest things to pack up, and they're the things that I won't need. The only books I can't pack up are the ones that are covering up the hole in my floor. Those aren't going until I go. But yeah, I gotta make a game plan for all of the stuff, because streams next week and for the rest of August, I'm not entirely sure what the schedule is going to be. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm move-in date for my new place is technically August 7th, but I'm gonna be moving in slowly. August 7th, we're probably not gonna do anything but pick up the keys and like just go in and be like, well, we have this place. It's probably gonna be either the next weekend or maybe the weekend after that. I wanna hire movers, hopefully. I enjoy chess, I enjoy it as well, but my brain can only handle so much of it. I'm jealous that your guys' brains can handle any amount of chess, because I don't know if I've ever seriously played chess. I feel like I might implode. That's an exaggeration, but I'm so bad at like complicated strategy, and chess is just complicated strategy, the game. But yeah, there's like stuff that I gotta figure out, you know, when am I gonna transfer my utilities to the new place, and I want to make sure that I transfer, you know, the internet at the right time so that I can get the internet in the new place without having to worry about not having internet or electricity in the old place. And then this is where my ADHD autism really shines, when I just have things of just like, mine can handle 5D chess, mine can handle checkers. I don't even know how to play checkers. I never learned how to play checkers. As little as I know about chess, I know even less about checkers, because at least I learned at one point to play chess. I, for some reason, never learned how to play checkers, and I don't know why. There's like not some like reason of like, oh, I hate checkers, or like blah, 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 blah. It just somehow I've made it to my big age without ever doing checkers. And we gotta figure out how to handle. Have you seen 5D chess? If not, look it up on Steam. I have not, but now you mentioned this last stream, and so I'm curious now. Will the stream just lag crazy if I go to Steam right now, though, is the question. Let's see. I want to see what this is about. I want to see 5D chess. 5D chess. This is so much easier. I can see why people recommend dual monitors for streaming. This is already so much easier. 5D chess. What does it look like? Multiverse time travel. What the fuck? Okay, what the shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? I don't even understand. What? Multiverse time travel. Move pieces back in time to create branching timelines? Who looked at chess and was like, nah, not hard enough. Not hard enough, needs to be harder. Like, who? Connor Peterson! Connor Peterson! Why the fuck did you do this? FPS chess? First person shooter chess? What? What the fuck? What is that? Oh, this looks fun though. This looks fun. This is just UR chess. Looking at FPS chess right now. Kill cam! Fast-paced 1v1 class-based. Chess takes a backseat to FPS. Okay. Interesting. Both of those seem like they might be a little above my pay grade. Just being completely honest, but I think it's they look cool as hell. I just feel like I would open them and be like, duh, huh, what? Oh, also, what has happened since we last spoke? I uploaded my new cover. I'm so excited. Seems to like it. I was really nervous because, you know, it's not. It's a fun song, but like, you know, it's not like maybe not the first thing you think of, but like apparently it's getting into people's algorithms and they're clicking on it and they liked it. I'm so excited for that, because literally that cover, I got the idea at the beginning of the month when I took my family trip. On the nearly the entire trip back after that 4th of July trip, I was just listening to listening to Vending Machine of Love over and over and over again, being like, oh, this would be such a fun cover, this would be such a fun cover. And like, I started working on it like as soon as I can when I got home, and so I'm really excited that it's out in the world and that people are enjoying it. Because you know, there's stuff where it's like I really like it, but you know, I'm biased and I don't know how it's gonna come across to someone who, you know, doesn't know me or like does know me but doesn't know my singing. I don't know. 5D is annoying when a queen jumps back in time to checkmate you. Yeah, that's the kind of shit that I'm like, my brain could not keep track of that. My brain would just go to mush. To mush. Okay, let's get into the game. We are playing a game today. Let's minus. Oh, this is already so nice. Just like, it was a good cover. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna make more covers. I mean, honestly, part of the reason why like VTubing like it was so appealing to me is because I saw that like a lot of like VTubers were like using their personas to like do covers and like stuff, and like a lot of like or like make original songs. I definitely don't have the budget or the skills or the anything to do any original stuff right now, but I'm having a lot of fun doing covers, because I mean, you've been to a few of my streams at this point. You know, I'm a very sing-songy person already, so, and I don't really get much chance in the real world to like flaunt my singing. I'm not gonna say I'm like the best singer in the world. I know I'm not. My brother is better than me, so already not true. But like, I like to say that I'm decent, and you know, I'm practicing more. I'm out of practice. So I was gonna switch to gameplay cam. Excuse me. I meant to switch to gameplay cam. Whoops. But yeah, we are here. We are doing Pokemon. We're continuing Pokemon. Last time, what did we do last time? I already can tell it's going to be a lot of grinding today. And also, it should be higher quality because now that I have two monitors, I can make it all big. I can make it all big so it can actually see stuff and it's not just the tiny one in my screen. Okay. Yeah, prepare the bike shop, Pokemon Mart. Oh, right! I took on Bastard's Abra. I fought our rival Bastard. Okay. Yeah, look at this! Look at this! Ah! I can already tell it's so much higher quality because it's bigger. There's so much. Okay. The question is, which one do I look at? Do I look at the OBS screen? It's funny because I'm gonna die to Abra. It was close! It was close! Okay. It was literally just RNG that I did not die to Abra. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Also, let me know how the audio is. Oh, wait, it's window capture. Let me know how the audio is in comparison. Yeah, okay, yeah, this should be fine. It should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, nah, Abra has no attack moves. Yeah. Oh, also, speaking of me not knowing anything about Pokemon, did y'all see that I put the wrong Pokemon region in my stream announcement? I completely did not even realize that was the wrong region. I was like, which one's the first gen? Hoenn, right? That sounds right. That's Pokemon region. So I looked up how to spell Hoenn, and for somehow missed any and all things that were like, this is for this. And then as I was going to compose the like, we're live tweet like just a few minutes ago, I was like, wait a minute, that's not, oh shit. Okay, so that's on me for not knowing anything about Pokemon. But it's my first time playing through, so it's fine. Okay. I'm already being so much more animated now that I can like see my model and be like, whoa. Hoenn is best region. That's the one for Ruby and Sapphire, right? That might have been what tripped me up, because technically Leaf Green is in like Gen 3 because it came out on the Game Boy Advance, but it's Kanto, which is Gen 1. I think that might have been what tripped me up, but okay. Zubat's level 10, Verb's level 15. I think we should try and get all of them to level 20. We should at least try and get them all to level 15, but right now we're working on Zubat. So yeah, this stream, I already know is gonna be a lot of grinding, because I need to grind up these mons. Dun, 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 dun. Let's Spearow, go, Zubat. Okay, oh, this is so much nicer. I'm gonna be gushing about how nice 2 monitors is for the rest of my life, probably. What does Astonish do again? 3 hours of just grinding, yeah! Buckle in! No, don't. And I can appreciate the art so much more now that it's all bigger. I can appreciate the pixel art. Very effective, okay. We should probably switch out. No. Okay, we should probably switch out. Ghost type moves don't work on normal? Okay, good to know. Yeah, let's switch out. Let's try and get Bakugo some points. If you're going to be grinding, it's best to find a spot where you have an almost guaranteed type advantage. That's probably a good idea. But also, I'm grinding up multiple of my Pokemon, so... because I'm trying to get all of them up. Okay. Should I use a normal or should I use a fighting? Where the Pokemon give the most EXP. Speeds it up. How do you get that knowledge? Is that just something I can Google of like best places to train up a Mankey in FireRed? Is that something I can Google? There's a karate chop. Probably. You know what? Oh no, not my attack. Don't get my attack. Okay. So I want to work on Zubat gain 33 XP points. Okay. Let's get out of the grass and not. Okay, there we go. I was really worried. If you were trading LVs, and like hypothetical question for like someone who like might not know exactly what LVs are, like if you had to explain them. Or IVs. Yeah, if for like hypothetically someone didn't know what like any of those acronyms mean and like okay, wait, I'm gonna Google how does this work? How do I best places to wait, let's look up what type is Zubat. Zubat type. Okay. I don't want your fucking search assist. Poison flying. Okay. Poison flying. Okay. Oh, my model. I love looking. Now I'm gonna get distracted now that I have my model visible to me at all times. I'm gonna get distracted being like, Okay. Poison flying. Okay. Best place to level up or I should just Google how to level up to that. the thrilling stream content you came here for, me Googling something off screen. Best place to level up Zubat, Pokemon, FireRed. There are only 3 pure flying Pokemon? Like, in all of Pokemon? Like, not just the original 151? Because that's crazy. Easiest ways to explain EVs are bonus stats that you get depending on who you're fighting. Yeah? That's fucking insane. Okay. Best way to train a Zubat. Pokemon on Reddit. Thank you, FireRed. It's a level 10. I'm having trouble training it. That's exactly where I'm at. The same as any hard-to-train Pokemon, keeping your first spot to reach out to a stronger Pokemon. So that's so precious. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna probably, let's try and see, best way to... Oh! The Godfather of Nix just raided me! Hello! Hello! Welcome in, everybody! Hello, hello! Hello! My name is Pinky Punchy. I am half goblin, half elf, all pink. Can tell I don't get raids often because I'm trying to think of like, oh god, what's my... Oh! Thank you for following me, Master Caden! Thank you so much! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Spark13, thank you for following! Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Oh my god! Okay! Hello! 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 Hi! My name is Pinky Punchy! I am a half goblin, half elf, all pink. I already said that. Hello, no father. I'm a non-binary lesbian VTuber, uses they, them pronouns. I play many different types of games. This is my first ever playthrough of a Kanto-Rishin Pokemon game. This is my first full playthrough of a Pokemon game in general. Any friend of Godfather is a friend of mine? Hell yeah. But yes, I do, oh god, I don't know how to explain myself. We're playing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemon, and we also play other games at other times. I love your avatar, thank you so much! I love it too! Right now you got us just as I was looking up how to level up, my Pokemon, so... Oh my goodness! You stunlocked me, you just completely was like, oh! Okay, best way to level up Mankey, that's what I want to know. FireRed. Yeah, because I was looking up, his chat was like, oh, if you're gonna be grinding your Pokemon up, you should go to a space that's like the best for their type, and I'm like, I don't fucking know the type, so I'm looking up, fastest way, okay, what's Mankey's type? Mankey's fighting, right? Mankey type. Mankey's fighting type. But no, I don't want to search for Monkey. I wanted to search for Mankey, actually. Yeah, fighting type, okay. I raided into the Godfather Nix just in time to raid you. Ah, I see. The old raid into the person who's leaving and then you raid into the next. I very much appreciate the raiders. I very much appreciate, I mean, anyone who comes in, but obviously I don't know what I'm doing, so hopefully I will come up with, I need to come up with like a snappy little like 30-second like sales pitch, I guess. Sales pitch is the right word? I don't know. I was wrapping up from horse gambling. Uma Musume. I am so curious about that game. I kind of want to try it off stream first, before I try it on stream, but also I kind of want to try it on stream, and I'm unsure. Okay. Fighting type, best place to level up fighting type FireRed. Okay. Best grinding spot FireRed. Okay. My stream also has to do with horses, but because Red Dead. Ooh! My friend, I've never played Red Dead, but my friend, my best friend is really into Red Dead. They got like really into it for a few months. So I know a little bit about it, but I don't know. Okay, can I just look it up? Is there like a FireRed type? What's the phrasing I want? Type. You're missing out on peak, Pinky? I'll have to play it. The problem is I just don't play many games. I tend to like, especially before I started streaming, I just would play the same shit over and over. So streaming is kind of a way for me to be like, I'll try this one out. What am I looking for? FireRed, root types. Root encounters. Yeah, root encounters. Because then I can look up the best, yeah, location guide. Location guide. Okay. What route am I on right now? Can you turn the Pokemon music on a little bit? I sure can. I sure can. Let me... How's that? That better? I can turn it down more if I need to, but hopefully that should be a little better. What am I... What... Okay, let's see. What am I... what route am I on right now? What is this route? I have a map. I have a fucking map, and I'm not even using it. Okay, where's my map? Map. Is it not here? It should be good, thanks. Okay, perfect. Stream checker. Where? I do have a map, right? Am I stupid? Wait, Pokeball, key items. Do I not have a map? What? Is it in my regular items? No. Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever. What route am I on? What route am I on? What? Once you exit and re-enter the route, it tells you, ah, that's probably good. That's probably the best way to do it, yeah. Okay, because it's Cerulean City. Okay, so yeah, I know this is Cerulean City, but what's this? What's over here? Route 4! Route 4! Okay! We got it! We got it! Okay, now... This is the whole process. Route 4 has Spearow, Rattata, Sandshrew... Charmander, Mankey. Okay, Mankey. If I go to Mankey, what's the best Pokemon against? Like, what's weak against? Okay, type defenses. Type defenses. Wait. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much information about Pokemon. Fighting type moves, but what is fighting weak against? What is fighting weak against? Fighting type are strong. They're super effective against normal, ice, rock, dark, and steel types. Okay. What normal types are in the Route 4? Okay, what normal type? What is Spearow? Spearow is Rattata's normal. Rattata's normal. Okay, let's try and find Rattatas. Let's try and find Rattatas to level up our Bakugo. Let's try and find Rattatas to level up our Bakugo. That's sure in the sentence. So if it's not a Rattata, we're gonna run away. Is our plan. Okay. We got it! We got it! It's fine. Everything's fine. Speak of the devil! Hello there! Okay. Let's switch out. We're gonna keep Zubat in the first slot to level it up too. But then we're gonna switch over to Bakugo and use fighting type move on it. Okay. I'm learning things! I'm learning what everyone else learned when they were like 6. Oh no. What the fuck? Get fucked. Should teach Bakugo Explosion? Can I teach Bakugo Explosion? Is that a move that Mankey can learn? Because if so, 100%. Yep, and still engraved into my brain. That's the thing, is that I've got other useless knowledge, but I just never honed this useless knowledge, you know? So now I have to hone this knowledge. Yay! Okay, we're gonna go back and we're gonna heal Bakugo. We're gonna go heal, we're gonna go heal. Pokemon Center, Baba Booey. Okay. The plan is... What level should I be at? What level should my Pokemon be at before continuing on from Cerulean City. Is 15 good, or should I level them up to 20? Sadly, I don't think Primeape can learn self-destructive. No! Okay, yes, heal my Pokemon. Take my Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Thank you for waiting. I would just overlevel until I didn't have to worry about type advantages. Fair. But my worry is that then if I overlevel them, then if there's a Pokemon that like I want to catch, then it'll be so overleveled that they'll just kill it, you know? Is that a fear I should be worried about, or should I just level? Okay. Rattata, Rattata, Rattata. Gins. No. Nope. Okay. Okay, get the fuck out of there, Zubat. We're only fighting Rattatas today. Okay. There's a move to fix that, don't worry. False Swipe and status effects can help with catching Pokemon. Okay, so False Swipe, because I don't use status effects. I should use status effects. It's one of those things where, like, I really do just play like a 10-year-old, being like, they don't need to have status effects if I kick them hard enough. Sleep is the one I talked about. Oh, okay. I do want to get a Jigglypuff, and I know Jigglypuff can learn Sleep. Where can I get it? I should look into where I can get Jigglypuff. Can I get a Jigglypuff? Is there a spot that I've been to yet that I can get Jigglypuffs? I should look into that. Switch out the Pokemon for Bakugo. Get in there, buddy. Oh no. I hate that they're so fast. Okay. Karate chop. No, stop being fast! Haha, get fucked. Because Sleep allows you to attack more without getting attacked with daze. Zubat gained 32 XP points! Zubat grew to level 1! Let's go! Okay. Zubat's a girl, I gotta remember that. Okay, Zubat learned Supersonic! That sounds good, that sounds powerful. Bakugo gained 32 XP points. Okay, what is Supersonic? Let me look at that right now. That seems like a move that does damage. Is it? No. Wait, no, I don't, what? No, I want to, not Burr, but Bakugo. I want to look at Bakugo. Quick attack is a priority move, so we'll always go first unless you use a higher priority move. I see. Yeah, what are... No, I didn't want... Shit! I wanted to check Zubat! Fuck! I'm fucking up. I'm nervous. Okay. Poison, Flying... Supersonic. It's a normal move, but what is it? Confusion. Okay. Could be better. Okay. Or move with the same priority, but you still have to have a faster base stat than them, yeah. And Rattatas have like a high base speed stat, right? Am I learning? Okay, let's keep going. Ekans, come on, man. I don't want your damn Ekans. Nope, it's shit. Damn it. Get out of here. Fuck. I don't want to fight a Mankey. I'm using a Mankey. Get out of here. No! What? What the fuck? No! 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 Oh, okay. Oh, if it's Mankey against Mankey, that's... Ekans is snake backwards. I did pick up on that, I think. Is the original Japanese also, like, did they borrow, like, did they spell the word for snake in Japanese backwards in the original? Or were they just like, oh fuck, what do we name this one? Ekans. Oh god, okay. I think I stand a chance. Maybe I should just use Thunder. What? What's super effective against? Shit. Okay, okay. Let's see. Arbok. Oh yeah, that's Cobra backwards, but they added a K to be like, oh shit! Fuck. Okay, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. Okay, let's try Thunder. Get out there, girl. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Ah, get paralyzed, idiot. Okay. 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 Fuck. Oh god. Okay. Okay. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. No! Okay, please, please. I feel like it could work. I feel like it could work. It could work. It could work. It worked. I knew it could work. Okay. Now we gotta heal again. So you can't escape if a Mankey comes up to you? That's... I hate that. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Fuck. Okay. Let's go. Let's go back to heal. Let's go back to heal. Maybe I should, like, buy some potions. So, there's just... There's... It's probably its ability. I see. Okay, take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Boop, 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 boo-doo-doo. I love, like, this era of game, pixel art. Not to say that, like, other eras of pixel art are bad, but, like, there's something... I love, like, this sort of, like, the Game Boy Advanced era of, like, the level of detail and coloring. I think it's very nice. Here, while I'm thinking about it, let me save. Yes, I would like to save the game. I know there's already a save file. I put it there. Pearl and Diamond was my favorite. See, I wanna play through all the gens. I mean, obviously I'm playing FireRed instead of original Red and Blue, but like I want to play through all of the regions, whether it's the original or a remake of it. So like, I want to play Silver or Gold after this, or should I go to Heart Gold or Soul Silver? Or maybe I should play Ruby or Sapphire first. Much to think about. Much to think about. Yes! I love when it gives me Rattatas when I want Rattatas. Okay. Get in there, Bakugo. Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Yeah, I think I'll probably. I think I probably want to. I probably want to. Oh, stop it! Oh. When your Pokemon can follow you. Wait for that. That sounds so cute. But yeah, no. I think the plan is I'm probably gonna play through this, play through FireRed, and then play either Heart Gold or Soul Silver, and then play original original Jesus Christ. Play original Ruby or Sapphire. And then, because like, ideally, I would love to play through all the gens, like I just said. Okay, oh god, okay, back to the Poké Center to heal my fucking Mon! Because Rattatas are so fucking fast! Would you like it? Yeah, can I get a Jigglypuff yet? I want to look that up after I heal. Okay, we'll have to see again. Okay, can I get where? Okay, let me. Oh, my mouse died. Okay, let me look up Pokemon. Jigglypuff. I said Jiggypuff. Jigglypuff. I personally never liked it when they made it 3D. That's the thing, is that like I don't associate Pokemon with like the 3D Pokemon games, which is weird because those are the games that I technically saw first. Like I first saw a Pokemon game when my friend was playing X or Y in middle school. We gotta go through the cave again? Oh shit. Okay, let me see. FireRed encounter spots. Have fun, Pinky. I'm off to Lurk while playing craft. Have fun. Have fun with your craft. Okay, Jigglypuff. Route 3. Okay. List of Pokemon by location. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. That is the site I want. That is the one I want. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. If it would load. If it would load. Please load, please load. Where can I get? I have a Pikachu. Where can I get? Okay, I can get a Clefairy in Mount Moon. What's the difference between a Clefairy and a Jigglypuff? Like, I should probably only have a Clefairy or a Jigglypuff, right? Like, they feel like they're like two flavors of the same thing. I like them both, but. Okay, Jigglypuff versus Clefairy. What's like the actual difference besides appearance? Here's a Reddit thread about it on r/Pokemon FireRed. Okay. Reddit's saying Clefairy. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, but which one am I gonna use on my team? Reddit's saying Clefairy, and Clefairy also seems like it's gonna be easier to catch because it's in Mount Moon. Which I'm assuming that's the mountain that we just passed through, whereas the Jigglypuff is on the other side. So maybe we can... Okay. Fairy. Okay. It's because Clefable exists. Okay. Biology, Pokedex entries, okay. But where? Yeah, Mount Moon, Cerulean Cave, Mount Moon. Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's try and catch a Clefairy. I want to catch a Clefairy. Okay. Let's... I don't think Jigglypuff exists, I don't remember. I think Jigglypuff evolves to, isn't it? It's something that's like Wigglytuff or something. Okay, Pinky booted up the PC. Which PC should be accessed? Someone's PC. Access someone's PC. Pokemon storage system. We're gonna deposit. Who are we gonna deposit? Who can be sacrificed? I mean, honestly, probably Cheese. Probably Cheese. Sorry, Cheese, you had a good run, but I'm gonna store you. No, don't continue box. I don't think her evolution exists in FireRed. Huh, okay. So it's just Jigglypuff and FireRed. Okay. Let's try and catch a Clefairy. Let's try and catch a Clefairy, and then we can go from there. Oh god, okay. This is gonna, yeah. Okay. Get away from me! Get away from me! I don't know you. No! Fuck! Ah! Spear, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. You piece of fucking garbage. I'm gonna quick attack your ass. Stop it. Stop it. Stop growling at me. Quick attack. Please. For fuck's sake. Ah! Okay. Quick attack. Please. Please die. Yes, thank God. Woo! Okay. Wait, I can't go back. How do I can't go back. How do I go back? I can't go back. There's a cliff. Can I not go back? Do I have to keep trucking forward? Huh? There's a cliff. I can't go up. Am I gonna be able to go back there at some point? I think I can. It's not letting me. Ah! Pinky, explore more? I'll try. Get out of here. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, because it's like all of this. You go back down this way, it's just more of that. So what? Okay, well, while I'm here, I might as well fight the Bertata. Piece of shit, piece of shit, piece of shit! Toast is 21, thank you for the follow! Thank you for the follow, welcome to the Punch Bowl. Chop! But Evil Light doesn't exist in FireRed, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, because I go down here, I can't go this way, I can't go up, I go this way. Just Otto is fine? Okay, hello Otto, welcome in. Glad you're here. Okay. Run away. But yeah, because then I go over here, and it's nothing. And I can't go up this way, I can't go up that way, so I don't think I can go up. Which is weird. Maybe there's like, if I keep going, there will be a way to get back there into the cave. But right now it seems like I can't do it, which is weird. Okay. Whatever. Begins. Fuck off. Don't intimidate me. Eviolite is a held item that gives higher defensive stats to not fully evolved Pokemon. I see. Okay. Just checking to make sure that Bakugo's not like he can go through another fight. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Watch him die. No, Ekans! Don't want you here, Ekans. Okay. Come on, Rattata. Come on, Rattata. Ekans! Fuck! I don't want you here! So a Clefairy with Eviolite would have a higher defensive state than its fully evolved counterpart. I see, I see. Okay, let's run away. Give me a Rattata, please. Please give me a Rattata. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, no, I almost fucked up. But I did not fuck up. I did not. Okay. So that's enough. Come back. Go, Bakugo. Oh, okay, you can do that. You can do that. It's bad, but this is what watching competitive Pokemon does to a person. I can just imagine like the difference of like a competitive Pokemon is like you're watching the Olympics and then you come over to my stream and it's like toddler gymnastics of like, okay, we're gonna hold your hand as you walk across the beam. Karate chop, get fucked, get fucked. Yeah. Yes. You're gonna level up? No. Okay. I do damage if you do mentally. What's something that I have like a useless amount of knowledge about? I mean, the one that always comes to mind is early Disneyland, like attractions and shit. Oh, I could go on my rant about how Cinderella's dress in the original the Disney animated. What are you doing, Sarah? In the Disney animated movie, it's not light blue, it's white, and it was always supposed to be white, but history is getting rewritten because in the digital remasters they made it light blue because of the societal conception. Do you want me to unload this can of worms? Because I can. Yeah, because basically it's supposed to be white, like the pixie dust. I love worms. It's supposed to be white, like the pixie dust, and it was white in the original release. It was white. The reason people always are so like, oh, but look at this screenshot of her in the dark in the scene where it's just okay. This rant might require some. Oh shit, it's Ekans. I thought it was Ultra. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought it was Ekans. Oh no, get away, no. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Okay, no, we can do this, we can do this, and then we release the worms. Not very effective, but he's still fucking faded. Why are you trying to get into my water? That's mine. I just refilled your water. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Bakugo leveled up. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is first of all, we're gonna save. Because I need to release the worms. And then secondly, we are going to... Should I add another window capture? Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna add another window capture. Hang on. I need visual reference. I'm gonna make this into its own tab. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's get into it, okay? Let me add another, let me add another window capture. Window capture. I guess window capture 2 is what I want. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I gotta put it below me. Okay, so here's the Google results of Cinderella from Disney. You'll see it's all blue. It's all blue. Officially, now in our lore of 2025, the Walt Disney Company says that her dress is blue. But that is not the case in the original movie. And you might be saying, Pinky, hey, what is this? This is a screen grab from the original movie. But it's not. It's not the original. This is a screen grab from the digital remaster. And do you know what digital remaster means in terms of animation? It means that they go in individually and individually redraw each frame digitally. Redraw and recolor it digitally. That's what it means. They go through. And so someone made the decision to make it blue. But it's not. Because look at this. Look at this. Is that blue? What color would you say that is? If you had to say. Would you say that's blue? Because personally, I would not say it's blue. I would say it is white, just like the magic pixie dust. Because that was the point, is that's supposed to be white because it's made of what? I'm going on a rant here. Because it's supposed to be, yes, whitish silver, exactly. It's supposed to be like a silvery, like, it's supposed to be made of the magic, so it's like a silvery, but they made the reason they made it blue because now, you know, see, that's undeniably blue. But that's not the case in the original. You know, like this, undeniably blue. They also change her hair color, if you notice. Her hair in this is a very, like, yellow blonde, but if you go back to, like, look at these screen grabs, it's more of, like, a strawberry blonde. Like, where's the one that I was just looking at? It's... Where did it go? Literally, where did it go? Yeah, see? Look, it's more of, like, a strawberry blonde in this. Because this is the original. This is not the digital remaster. And people always are like, oh, but what about this screen grab? And they're stupid. And they go into, okay, Cinderella, Disney, with Prince. And you can see people always wear, what am I looking for? Yes, they always look at screen grabs like this. This is from the original movie. And her dress does look pretty blue here. But did you notice the prince's coat? Because people always do screen caps from this scene where they're dancing, being like, "Look, it's blue," and that it makes me so mad because it's not. It's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. They're in shadow. Dark lighting makes white look blue. Exactly. Especially in traditional animation, that is how you show shadow, is by adding blue tones to make it look in shadow. So it looks blue here, but you just have to compare it. Look, it looks about the same color as the prince's jacket, right? Let me Cinderella Prince. Charming. And then if you look, where's the screen grab from the original movie that I could use? Where's the screen grab from the original? Here we go! Is this from the original or is this fan art? But regardless, look, like, you can even see in like the modern iterations of like at the park, the prince's coat is still white, but they made Cindy's dress blue. But it's not blue. It's only blue because, like, look! Ah! Here, where's the screen grab from the original fucking movie? Here we go. Here is a screen grab of Prince Charming in full lighting from the original movie. notice the color of his jacket. His jacket is beige. His jacket is beige, but it looks like it's blue because it's in shadow. And again, this becomes more muddled when you compare the original release to the digital release, because like Cinderella dress, digital versus analog. There's digital remaster. So it's like, here! Sorry, but here! Look! And it's not only that they changed it from white to blue, it's also that they got rid of detail in it. Like, look at all these beautiful detailing on it. And they just painted over it. Because, like, this is why I specifically have a VHS of Cinderella. Because there's so much beautiful detailing on the corset area, on this, and it just gets completely just blech. They did make it a little better, it seems. It seems that was the 2005 digital re-release. And then this is the 2023 one. But they still made it blue. They still, in the 2023 one, made it blue. So they did improve the detailing, luckily. But it's still not blue. It's still not white. It was white originally. And it was just this is something I can go so deep into, of just like, and the butterfly effect that it had, because the original thinking was that before the Disney Princess brand was even a thing, because the Disney princesses as like a concept of like a group wasn't really a thing until the 90s. Before that, it was just that each princess would just be a part of their respective movie and that respective franchise, and they would sell merchandise based on Cinderella, based on Sleeping Beauty, but there wasn't like a group of princesses. And so they originally were like, oh, well, we can't sell a white dress to little girls because this is the 50s and we're stupid and it looks like a wedding dress. So they made the merch Cinderella wedding dress, the merch Cinderella dress, into a light blue instead of a white, so that they weren't selling a white dress to little girls. And then that butterfly effect meant that in the 90s, once they had already established that Cinderella was blonde blue dress, now they're making a group of all the Disney princesses, and now Aurora has to have her fucking pink dress because she can't be blue, because Cinderella already has blonde and blue dress when she doesn't have a blue dress in the original, and Aurora does, and Aurora looks better in blue than pink. Anyways, end of rant. End of rant. I'm still smashed, doesn't matter. Here, let me remove this. Yes, there we go. Okay, so there's my fucking Cinderella rant. Sorry for the delay. What were we doing? But yeah, that's the kind of useless knowledge that I have. And of course, useless Disneyland knowledge. Like, y'all know about the Wizard of Bras? I really need to make, I either need to do, a YouTube video about it, or I need to, make a slideshow presentation for a stream about the weirdest early Disneyland stuff, because, my god, there was some weird shit. And it's really funny to compare. It's really... it's so... I'm not gonna say it's so hard, because it's okay. But, being someone who has a Disney special interest, but wants nothing to do with the modern Disney company is interesting. Because, I have all the Disney movies on VHS. Would watch a video essay about that? That's the thing, I want to make one! Because there's so many good ones that you could talk about. I mean, obviously people have already talked about stuff like that online, but have any VTubers talked about it online? I don't know. I could carve out that niche. Thank you for this information. I'll say this to my friend when we have any argument. Hell yeah. Okay. No, but yeah, there's so many good ones. Like, of course, there's the Wizard of Braz. That one is just one of those ones, whenever you mention it, people are like, the fucking what? The time when they paid, like, young female Disney employees to be mermaids by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and they would pay them. I forget the exact amount, but it was like, you know, pretty decent chunk of change per day in the 50s for them to dress as mermaids and just sit by the ride all day. And they only stopped because the mermaids started having, like, adverse effects from, like, the, like, exhaust of, like, the submarines. That's the thing, is that, like, I'm fascinated. I'm both horrified, fascinated. There's so much amazing things that happened, but also there's so much that you're like, holy shit. You know, it's halfway between, like, watching in awe and watching, like, a car crash, you know? That's my relationship with my Disney special interest. Okay, Papa, go get in there, buddy. I have some... Actually, that could be fun. I have some... I can't show them now because I'm using my phone to track, but... So I was gonna say I could set up my phone as a camera, but I don't have it. I don't have... but I do have some, like, old... I've got one, like, guidebook from, like, the 50s, and then I've got another one that my dad gave me when he went to... Very strange way to express it. Yeah. But it's so interesting because it's like, there's so much. Y'all know Disney was the ones who started the rumor that lemmings commit suicide, right? Because that's a rumor. And it began in a Disney nature documentary that they made where they just lied about everything. Oh, hello, baby. Hello. Sierra's here. Sierra's trying to get into my lap. Oh, hello, baby. Hello. Didn't they just kick him off a cliff? Yup. Mm-hmm. They 100% just, like, it was like they put like a turntable thing under the snow, and then they turned it so that they'd all go off. They 100% set them up to go off the cliff. They did not go off on their own volition. And then they spread the rumor that they just do that when they don't. Yeah. Well, and then of course, there's all the deaths that happened at Disneyland, which, you know, you always bring up like, oh, deaths happened at Disneyland, being like, holy shit, what a dangerous theme park. And it's like, okay, not entirely, because, you know, any theme park that's been open as long as Disney has is gonna have casualties. Just, you know, ow, don't bite my toes! Meanie! I don't like when you bite my toes. Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot it's Spiro. Can I run? Can I run? Yes! Okay. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, right, Disneyland deaths. The thing is that, like, when you look into Disneyland deaths, this is the subsection of my special interest. Don't they have the no one dies at Disney, like, you can't be declared dead at the park? Like, on paper, yeah, no one's, like, I don't think anyone's legally declared dead at the park, but, like, people have finished their lives at the park. Like, they'll try to rush you to the hospital so that it doesn't happen, but, you know, for the ones that, like, you know, you got crushed between two walls, they're not, you know, like, people have gone from living to dead at Disneyland. It's just on, like, the legality. They're not legally declared dead until they're off the property, I think is the case. If a park doesn't have at least 100 casualties, it's not a fun theme park or roller coaster? Hell yeah! No, because it was so funny, because I first started diving into this subsection of Disneyland history. When I was in like 6th or 7th grade, I was like 11 or 12. And I came across this video that was like top 10 worst deaths at Disneyland. And I watched it and I got really freaked out by it. Honestly, we could probably find that video. We could probably find that video if I looked for it. But it really freaked me out because I was like 11 or 12 and I was like, oh my god, what if I die at Disney? And I remember the number one most scariest was the one that I was talking about, which is, I forget her name, but she was the only, like, I believe she's still the only cast member, staff member of Disneyland to die. All the other deaths have been guests. Because for her, it was something Stone, I think. But she died because she, trigger warning for, what was probably a horrific death. I feel really bad that this happened, but, she got trapped between two walls. It was on the thing America Sings, which unfortunately this has become sort of the legacy of America Sings because it wasn't really that interesting otherwise. So when this happened, everyone was like, oh my god. But it was, it's basically, if you know Carousel of Progress, it's like Carousel of Progress, but a different show where they're talking about America. They made it when it was the bicentennial, when it was like 1976. And yeah, no one knows exactly what happened. I'm probably sure that no one will ever truly know because the only one who was there was unfortunately the one who was killed. But like between shows, she somehow got caught between two of the walls because in both Carousel of Progress and America Sings, like it's like the theater like rotates. And she got trapped between two walls and she got crushed to death. And that is the death that it was rated #1 scariest Disneyland death in this like clickbaity video. It's, I believe, still the only death of an employee, and it's one of the few Disneyland deaths, that was not either the person who died's fault and or a pre-existing condition, like they had a heart condition that got aggravated when they went on a roller coaster. So that really freaked me out when I first watched it as an 11, 12-year-old. But the funny part that I'm thinking of is when I told my mom that I was really freaked out by it. And my mom, a child of the 70s, her way of trying to like comfort me and reassure me was to say, "Oh, honey, it was the 70s. Everything was dangerous then." It's like, thanks, Mom. It did help, because it's like they've gotten safer, but like that was just a funny thing of just like my mom being like, "Oh no, everything during the 70s was just batshit insane. We're like, okay." Yeah, gotten safer. Yeah, I mean, it has gotten, at least specifically for, it's not America Sings anymore. They went back to Carousel of Progress, but they did install like breakaway walls and shit after that. So it did get like a little bit safer, but like, yeah, I just find that part really funny, being like, "Oh, it was the 70s, don't worry about it." I'm like pretty sure I could probably find that video. Whoa. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just search on YouTube, like, Disneyland deaths, the one that I watched is probably, like, the first one that still comes up. I would have to imagine. Here, you know what? We're taking lots of detours on this stream. Okay. Yeah, whenever there's some weird rule or extra precaution, there's a reason behind it, and that's spooky sometimes. Yeah, watching videos of people dying in dumb ways interests me a little. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can I, like... Can I... Yes. And then, let me... Sorry, I'm... Okay, let's mute. Let's mute this. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, we gotta add back another window capture. Add back another window capture. Window capture, window capture. Okay, add existing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what happens if I gotta put it behind me again, sorry. And then it should be, let me turn it down a little bit because it's gonna be loud, but what happens if I search Disneyland deaths? Debbie Stone, that was her name. Okay, it's not the first one that's coming up. The first one that's coming up, of course, the hour 21. Can I find the one that... This one! I'm pretty sure it was this one. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Jesus.
Oh, the stuff Walt Disney doesn't want you.
No, this isn't it. I want to find the one that I watched! That's not the one! Reaction stream, hell yeah! It was 7. I think it was 7 Disneyland deaths. So let me search 7 Disneyland deaths. Yes, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. Yes, okay, okay, here we go. Y'all can hear it, right? When I hit play. Here we go. It's got like horror music in the back. So this is, I'm like 10 years old. Also, yeah, like content warning for like death and a bit of like gruesome facts. If this kind of stuff will freak you out, come back in 5 minutes. So yeah, 2003 Marcelo Torres, 22 bled to death riding Thunder Mountain. Yeah, this was, yeah. His train car separated off the track and going off the tumble. His chest was crushed. It's like a very like, you know, looking back on it, it's like kind of like a like sensationalized kind of thing, but like, you know, I was 12. 1965 Mark Maple. Ah, fuck, it's too loud. It's too... And there's like, yeah, like listen, there's like fucking like sound effects. Listen to this. Listen. Yeah, you can hear like the ah. Yeah, so in 1964, a guy took off his seatbelt and tried to stand up at the peak of the Matterhorn. He was thrown out of his sled and crushed his skull when he landed on the track below. Like, that's one of those ones where it's like, okay, he died there. Maybe he wasn't declared dead, but like... Number 5. 20 years later, in 1984, Dolly Young, 48, was also killed at the Matterhorn. She was thrown out from her seat and landed on the path of an oncoming bobsled. Oh yeah, this one is... They found her body under the bobsled, her feet sticking out. Like, ugh. They had to take apart the track in order to remove her flattened body. Like, ugh. Like, and like, imagine you're the person, like, who hit her? Like, oh god. You can see why this freaked me the fuck out as a kid, right? In 1973, 2 boys from Brooklyn, Bogdan Derilot and his 10-year-old, 18, and his 10-year-old brother were on Tom Sawyer's Island past its dusk closing time. They missed the last raft back to the park and were stuck on the island. Not wanting to get in trouble, they decided to swim across the man-made river back to the park. They failed to realize that man-made rivers aren't made for swimming. Remember that scene in Willy Wonka where the fat boy fell in the chocolate river? Okay. Use his name at least. Don't just call him the fat boy. Something kind of like that happened to one of the boys. The younger brother was saved, but the older brother drowned. Like, even this music is just like... Took the park employees, firemen, and Anaheim police 8 hours to find his body. The turbine produced water flow, and fake rapids had carried his body till it was caught by rocks. The People Mover. Remember the ride, The People Mover? Okay, this one... I'm not gonna... I was gonna say this death is stupid but I'm not gonna speak ill of the dead, but like, you'll see. It was a buggy-like attraction on an elevated track that circled the park at a very, very slow pace. It was in service from 1967 to 1995. It seemed like a non-threatening ride, and not to mention it was a very, very slow-moving ride. Yet 2 teens managed to find a way to get accidentally killed on themselves killed on it. In 1967, Ricky Lee Yama, 17, was killed when riding. How? Let me tell you about a little game teens played when it's a popular game to switch buggies while the train was moving. That's the part where I'm like, okay. Yeah, the one that sickens me is hearing of children's deaths that hits a nerve a little. Yeah, we don't have to watch this full thing. I was just gonna do number 1. It has footage. This is the footage from America Sings. This is not the footage. I'm skipping ahead because I also don't want to hear about the child ones. That's also like, but just to see, and this isn't the footage. There is no footage from the actual death, obviously. They just put this in for like ambiance or whatever. But like, this is like America Sings. You can see it's like Carousel of Progress, except it's got a bald eagle who likes America. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, guests are started by Girl's Horrific Scream, but assumed it was part of the show. Yeah, a student employer who served as hostess. That's the thing, 2 weeks into the job. That's the part that, like, horrified. Not the only part, but, like, life can change in a fucking instant. She got a new job and spent 2 weeks there, and then she stood too close to the area in between the revolving theater wall and the non-moving stage wall. Carousel was a powerful contraption used to moving theaters of 100 people. Same powerful force crushed Deborah. Employers didn't notice what happened until hours later when they found Deborah's... Yeah. So, that's the one I watched as a kid, and it really fucking freaked me out. What are people saying in the comments? Yeah, don't let this video stop you from going to Disneyland. All this coming from the happiest place on earth. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, we're not gonna watch the whole thing because... I mean, honestly, I don't know if I should have even played a little bit of it because it's very sensationalized, but... Yeah, it's... I just wanted to give context for what I'm talking about. You don't have to go looking for that. But yeah, if you want to look more into it, I find there's a lot of like sensationalization, especially in terms of like Deborah's death. If you want one that's like, if you want to learn more about it without it being sensationalized, I would recommend, I think it's the Defunct Land video on America Sings. He's very respectful about it. Yeah, I advocate, but I feel like most casualties on theme parks are the customer's part, not on the actual place. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, is that's why Deborah's death is so scary. Because, you know, you watch all the other deaths and you're like, okay, well, they took off their seatbelt and they stood up. They did this thing, they did this thing. But with Deborah's, it's like, she was just an employee doing her job. And there's no, like, account of anything really, like, that she was doing anything wrong or anything other than what all the other employees were doing. And yet, she's the one who lost her life. And it's sad. But yeah, but then, like, you know, there's stuff like that, but then there's also the stuff that's like, oh my god, we're switching car, like I get they were like, it's a slow-moving thing, but like, don't switch cars of any ride, no matter how slow-moving it is. But yeah, that's a a subset into. But yeah, I do agree that like most theme park casualties, unfortunately, are on the victim. Like, not to victim blame, but like, you know, when there's a theme park casualty of like, oh, I jumped the fence to grab this thing, I took off my seatbelt and I stood up. It's like, okay, you can't 100% be like, that's on the company. Like, no, you took off your seatbelt, you jumped the fence, you just didn't think anything would happen. But yeah, I think that's why Deborah's death stands out so much, because every other Disney death is either like someone being stupid and paying the price for it, or, you know, someone had a pre-existing, like they had a heart condition and they went on Rocket Roller Coaster and they got rushed to the hospital. But like Deborah is like one of the few where it's like, oh, that was not your fault at all, and also a like horrible way to die. Anyways, back to lighter things like Pokemon. But yeah, I didn't want to play the full video because I don't want to seem like I'm sensationalizing it either. I just wanted to give context of just don't go to theme parks. Yeah, fair. I haven't been to a theme park in a while. There's one like, I was gonna say near me, but it's not like near me, but like it's like an hour or so drive probably. But I don't really have anyone to go with. Cause my friend who lives in the area, she doesn't like roller coasters, and I would feel bad being like, hey, let's go to this theme park where I'm gonna go on all these roller coasters and you kind of just wait. So if I find someone, because also I used to go on roller coasters with my dad, but he doesn't really do a lot of theme park stuff anymore because of his health issues. I'm just scared of heights. Fair. Valid fear. Valid fear. The worst part about roller coasters for me is never the actual like drop parts. I'm always cool with that. The worst part for me is the crawl up, you know, when like you first get on and then you're strapped in and then they go to like that first big like dip, but before you get to the dip, you got that slow crawl up. You got that slow crawl up as you're getting higher and higher and you're strapped in and all you can think in your head is just like, there's no way out. There's no way out. I am going to complete this roller coaster. There's no way out of the roller coaster besides going through the roller coaster, and you're getting higher and higher and higher and you're like, oh my god, how high am I gonna go? Like, I hate that part so much. But then as soon as it goes down, I'm like, woo! And then I'm fine. I hate being on the fucking ride, yeah. I used to hate roller coasters so much. Like, I didn't get on like a proper roller coaster until I was like 13 or 14, I want to say. I hated roller coasters because of that specific feeling of like crawling up, so I would never go on like the big roller coasters until I'm still staying on the ground where I'm somewhat safe. Fair, yeah. But yeah, no, it wasn't until like I was like 13 or 14 and my dad was just like, this is the year that you're gonna get on the roller coaster. And I was like, what? And I was like, you know what? I think I should, actually. He tried to get me to go on the front row of the roller coaster the first time, which fuck no, I'm not doing that. And I didn't do that. But once I went on that big scary roller coaster, which is the one that I had been like scared of for years, I was like, oh, okay, I think I can do this. It's still really scary. But honestly, my favorite roller coasters are the ones that other people tend not to like, at least from what I've seen. The ones where it's just like, let me get in there. The ones where it's just like one track that goes like all the way up and then all the way. I'm doing hand gestures again. God damn it. But like it goes all the way up and then all the way down, but it's just like the one thing, and they just go like 3, 2, 1, go, and they go. I love those. I love those because there's no anticipation. They're just like go, and then you're go. My mom made me do it as well, and never again. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the thing, is that like I feel like that's something I think about when like if I ever have kids. That kind of stuff can like stick a lot longer than like I'll never forget when I was visiting family in St. Louis, and we went to this place called the City Museum. The only good part of being there was getting food at the end. Well, that's a silver lining, but you know, not much, I know. But you know, when I was a kid, we visited family in St. Louis, and we went to this place called the City Museum, which, first of all, fucking cool. If you're ever in St. Louis, go to the City Museum. It rules. But it's basically like an interactive sort of art piece, art installation. The whole building is the art, and it's interactive, so you can like interact with it. There's like an outdoor part and there's like an indoor part. It's like in an abandoned factory. It's cool as hell. But there's one part in the outdoor part where it's like it's like two planes with the only way to get in between them, they're like up in the air, and the only way to get between them, actually, this might be another more show and tell. Hang on. More show and tell. Let me look up the City Museum so I can show what I'm talking about. This place is super cool though, if you have ever. Here we go. There's a good look at it. At what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Window capture. You know what? I might just switch this window capture with this window capture and then go back. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the City Museum. This building is the City Museum, and this outdoor part is also part of it. And you see there's this plane up there, and then there's this tunnel, and the only way to get from the plane anywhere else is to go through this tunnel. Here's like a better look at, you can see this tunnel. It's really cool. If you've never been and you ever go to St. Louis, I highly recommend it. Yeah, secret tunnel. But the thing is that I remember being like 8 or 9, and I was too scared to go in this. Because I knew there was no way out besides through, and that really freaked me the fuck out. So I didn't go. So I was like down here or something, and I'm pretty sure my brother was up here, and then this mom and her kid. And I just remember like the kid was like so scared and like clinging to the tunnel and being like, ah! And the mom was like, you gotta go through, just go, there are people behind us, you gotta go. And I bet that fucked that kid up. So bad. I bet that kid is still scared of heights. I would not be surprised if that kid is still fucking terrified of heights, even more so because of this. I miss the City Museum. The City Museum is so cool. Yeah, like, look at this. You have to go, like, through this tunnel. But yeah, then, like, inside, there's so much. Now I'm just gonna gush about the City Museum, but, like, look at this. They've got this giant slide. This is the inside. That's a giant slide. And they've got an even bigger slide here. This is a slide. Look at this shit. This is like an 8-story slide. It goes all the way from the top of the building to the bottom, and it's a slide. And it fucking rules. Go to the City Museum if you haven't. Like, oh, look at this. It's so cool. It's so cool. There was also a time when I was a kid. Oh, here we go. This is a perfect representation. You can see you have to like climb up. It's like this very tiny. Yeah, I feel like it's 50-50 of a child conquering their fear of being me and never doing it again. Yeah. See, yeah, because like with like the roller coaster thing, it's like I conquered my fear, but then you did the same thing, and it's like, well, I'm never doing that again. This section right here, I have a story about this, because the first time I went to the City Museum, again, I was like 8 or 9, and once you get up high, especially in the outdoor parts, once you get up high enough, it's pretty much like kids only, just because for sheer size, an adult has a lot of trouble getting up into like the little like nitty gritty parts. So what happened was my brother, we were up in this very, very tippy top part right here. And my brother was like, okay, I'm heading down. He thought that I was behind him. I don't remember what I was thinking, but he thought that I was behind him, and so he went down all the way down outside of the all of this, and he goes down to, there's a ball pit somewhere down here, and he goes to the ball pit, and he's like, hey mom, and my mom's like, where's Pinky? And he's like, are they not behind me? And my mom's like, no. And they're like, and he's like, okay, then they're probably still up in the outside part. And my mom like freaked out because she like physically, she was too big to come and get me. And so she had to send my brother back up to come and get me. And it was a very stressful situation for everyone. But also, look at this. They have a Ferris wheel on the roof. And there's this thing. Oh yeah, this thing. This is a giant praying mantis. Here, let me... What the... No, I didn't want to do that. No, I wanted to zoom in. Okay. Can I look at the fucking... No, I don't want to sign into Pinterest. I just want to look at the fucking... No! I just wanted to look at the photo. View file. That's what I wanted. Here we go. So you can see just how cool it is. This whole thing is the City Museum. It's got this outdoor part right here, and then inside it's also full of stuff. And you can see it's got a fucking Ferris wheel. It's got this thing. You can climb this. Death contraption you call a Ferris wheel, but it's so cool! There was this one FireRed called the Zipper that one of my family friends forced me to go on with him when I was like 6-ish, and basically they lock you in a cage that spins around while the whole thing spins vertically, and that traumatized me, and I refused to go on the ride again until it was like 10 years later when my friend convinced me to go on, and it was honestly fun. That's so real, and I know exactly the ride you're talking about, and I was also terrified of those as a kid. But yeah, no, these like bubble things, you can see people are climbing them. You can climb, they're like mesh, you can climb them. You climb up this, and then there's a praying mantis right here. And then this, I'm pretty sure you can also, there's climbing stuff in here. And then there's a school bus. This is the funnest and most terrifying part if you're a kid or you're a mother taking your children here. Because I'm pretty sure if we didn't give my mom a heart attack with the aforementioned story, I'm pretty sure we gave her a heart attack when we got to this roof and immediately got in the bus and ran all the way to the front. Because the front, you can see it is technically off the it's technically off the building, but it does have like a steel, but like, it's scary. I would be terrified of that whole place. I was terrified of like most of it when I first went. And then I went back when I was like 13 and it was really fun. I very much recommend it. Obviously, you know, if this kind of stuff would be scary. There's somewhere in here there's like skateboard stuff too. But like, I would honestly, even if you don't like go in all the stuff, I would recommend like going just to like look inside, because the inside is also just really cool to like look at. Like, look at this. And it's all interactive. This place is so cool. Like, look, and you see like this stuff, like this is all like child size because, you know, an adult can't get there, but like a kid, you can get from here to here. It's just so many cool things. Like, yeah, like look at this. Look at this. It's so cool. Anyways. Oh, here's a better view of the roof. You can see Well, you can't see the bus from this angle, but you can see more of, you can see the Ferris wheel. That's a pretty decent Ferris wheel. Yeah, luckily I may be short enough to fit. Well, there's something. It's an okay Ferris wheel. It looks better. I think this is in the winter when they take the, like, actual parts off that you get in. But, like, I've seen worse Ferris wheels. But yeah, no, it's like this whole thing has, like, a thing. Yeah, and you go, like, in here. This is on the roof. They have, like, greenery and shit up there. This is inside. One of the more, like, less interactive. No Ferris wheel is best Ferris wheel, but Ferris wheel on the roof. Let's see, what else can I... Is there anything else that we haven't seen in this city museum? No, it seems like I really showed y'all... Oh, here's a view of the... Here's a YouTube thumbnail where you can see, the bus. You see it's open at the end, so you can run in and go to the edge and freak your mom out. And this thing, I think I climbed this thing, but, like... Yeah, see, this one, this Ferris wheel... Whoa. I want to view the file. The fuck? See, you can see it has like, seats. Oh yeah, this place! This is the one that's cool. That's, like, this is, like, the less interactive one, but it's, like... It's got this cool, like... The whole building is, like, decked out in different places. Anyways, let's go back to Pokemon. Okay. Anyways, back to Pokemon. That was a bit of a detour, but we're having lots of detours today. Apparently, we're doing lots of detours. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to grinding. Okay. Yeah, highly recommend. If you're ever in St. Louis or you know someone's going to St. Louis, you can recommend that to them. And then they'll be like, wow, you're so cultured. Hell yes, streaming Pokemon and killing one rant of Mon per rant. That's the ratio, is one rant per Mon. Okay, away. Yeah, you're getting lots of good rants out of me today. I've got so much streaming energy now that I've got this dual monitor setup. Dual monitor, no kids. That's such a stupid joke that I made the stream title, but I was literally, as I was gonna go live, I was like, what am I gonna call the stream? And I was like, well, this is the first stream I'm doing with my dual monitors. And then I thought of the phrase dual monitors, and then the phrase dual income, no kids came up, and I was like, would it be stupid? And it was stupid, but I did it anyway. Yummy rants. Yum yum yum. Nom, 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 nom. Ah, Redkins, you piece of shit. Okay. Okay. Give me a Rattata, please. Give me a Rattata, please. Fuck! 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 Sorry, I love watching my model curse me like, fuck! 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 I'm so bouncy! I have been... This is a very far off thing, if this does happen, so, like, don't be expecting anything. But I have been toying around with the idea of redesigning Pinky slightly. Just slightly. And maybe, like, a new outfit and stuff. And I'm toying around with things. I'm toying around with things. Too much of the good juice for you, Pinky. But yeah, because I had the idea of, I would love to have an outfit, because when I commissioned this model, I wasn't as clear as to what my character would be, you know? And so I want to kind of, you know, now that I've been streaming for a few months, but I also don't have money, so that complicates things a bit. But I have been, you know, like, toying around with the idea of, like, I think it could be fun to have, like lemon earrings, because, they really didn't have the, like, punch, like, juice, pink lemonade sort of stuff in mind when I commissioned this model. So I think no money for me to buy funny items. Exactly! It's like, I need money to purchase goods and services, but then no one wants to hire me. I swear I can be a good worker, just please hire me. Still applying to places. I'll let y'all know if you'll know if I get a job, because I'll probably cut streaming down to twice a week. I could try and, I don't know, we'll have to see. I have to get a job first, is the thing, and that is taking a lot longer than I would like it to. Wish you luck, thank you. Yeah, I'm applying places, and I stopped applying on Indeed because I read that if you apply on their website, like the company's website, it's better than Indeed. But also that's really annoying because then I have to refill out everything all the time. If I poster that says "Welcome to my crib," fuck yeah. Oh, that's another thing. That's just a tangent of me thinking poster, decor, room. I want to, this is something that I could probably make myself if I give myself enough time. I want to get like a proper like stream room background, you know? Because right now I have, you know, one that is, you know, free to use with credit, but it's not like specific to me, you know? And I want to get one, I want to make one that's like specific to me, that has like a bunch of like personal things of like, you know, like stuff I actually have in real life, or like references, and like, I think would be very fun. Got a bunch of figures and plushies, so that's all I need for decor. Hell yeah! Stop sign as well for some reason. You got it. Okay. Get fucked, Rattata. Get fucked, Rattata. I think it genuinely might be a thing that, like, I watched so much Drawfee that, like, I'm starting to pick up on, like, the New York accent. Because I swear to God, I've never been to New York. I'm not from New York. I'm back from Craft because it crashed. How's it going? It's going good. We went on a lot of detours. We had a lot of stream detours, but we're back to Pokemon now. I also got my man Greg the Crocodile. Hell yeah. Y'all know about big challenges? Y'all fuck with big challenges? I fuck with big challenges. There was an inside joke. I was part of a production of Ross. I was about to get into this anecdote, but then I realized it's probably not interesting. I think it's like a you had to be there kind of thing. I don't think it's gonna be that funny. I love big challenges. I fucking love big challenges. The long and short of it is that it's a play about a robot revolution. Everyone dies except for my friend's character, who is the last surviving human. And so we were heading home one day after rehearsal, and we were trying to discuss, like, we've just got on the topic of which Sanrio character do you think your character playing in the play would like the most? And I was playing like a smarmy businessman type, so I said he would like Hello Kitty because she's the face of the brand. And then we were like, what kind of what Sanrio character would Alquist like, who's my friend's character, who's the only survivor? And we realized we're like, he'd probably like a really niche one. And we're like, you know what he would probably like? He would love big challenges. Because he would probably feel sorry that big challenges like got forgotten and wasn't a part of anything, and like felt like an underdog story. And so that became a joke for the rest of the production, was Alquist's love for big challenges. And my friend who played Alquist, she even made like an edit of, you know that one meme from The Good Place where it's like, oh, Ariana, we're really in it now? She made an edit where it's, oh, big challenges, we're really in it now, and I adore it so much. It's so good. Oh, big challenges, we're really in it now. Okay. Wow. No, Bakugo. But yeah, I also love big challenges. Big challenges rules. Okay, no, stop it. Okay. Karate chop. Get fucked. Well, Tatafee. But yeah, that's a question though. What in Punch Bowl, what is your favorite Sanrio character? If you had to pick just one. I just imagine that both we're gonna have to kill this guy, maybe. Do you ever name your Pokemon after your followers? I haven't, but maybe. I've just been naming them whatever. I haven't really been thinking too much about their names, honestly, other than this is the first thing I thought of after I caught it. Ah, Ekans, fuck. I love the cats so much, too bad they're assholes to me, real. Kirapi? Oh, Kirapi. I have some Kirapi earrings. I would have to say, for me personally, my favorite would probably be Pom Pom Purin. I love that little pudding dog. Pom Pom Purin, love him. I remember when I went to New Zealand to visit my best friend, me and my mom, we spent like 2 days in LA because we had to fly to New Zealand from LAX, so we're like, oh, we might as well, you know, spend a few days there. And there was this like anime Japanese sort of kawaii shop that we went to, and they had a bunch of Sanrio merchandise, obviously, and I really wanted to get a Pom Pom Purin plush, but I just could not justify buying a plush right before I was about to leave the country to go on a 2-week trip where I was gonna get, you know, souvenirs from there. So I didn't get the plush, but I did get a Pom Pom Purin scrunchie. And I love that so much. But if I ever go back to California during a time when I'm not about to go on a flight out of the country, I would love to go back to that store and get some Pom Pom Purin stuff. Doing his once a week being nice to me phase right now? Yeah. What's your cat's name again? I think you said it before, but I forgot. I'm bad at names. Maybe I could have some clam chowder after this. Got Smalls with you right now. Aww. Give Smalls a hello pet for me. Or a hello for me. Okay. Karate chop. Karate chop. Dirtbag being a bitch like usual. Dirtbag's being a fucking bitch again. Nice. Okay. I think I should try and I think I'm gonna go until Bakugo either runs out of health or out of power points. And then I'm gonna go heal up, and then I'm probably gonna finish up because we're nearing 2 hours, but not quite yet. We're still gonna go for a little bit. Oh, don't tackle me! No! Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. PowerPoint students, guys. I'm not gonna say pee-pee! Then you're gonna clip it and then be like Pinky Punchy said pee-pee on stream. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. No! I got tricked! I got tricked into saying it! Fuck! Sorry, it's just so fun to fuck! Oh, you got me. You tricked me. How could you? There you go, Zubat! And get the fuck out of there, Zubat! Get the fuck out of there! Get the fuck out of there, Zubat! Sorry, that just made me think of the Game Grumps moment where they're playing Wheel of Fortune. I think it's like the first time they play Wheel of Fortune, and I think Aaron misreads Escape to the Orient as Escape from the Orient. And Dan just does a bit that's like, Wheel of Fortune, get the fuck out of China! So that just popped into my head. I'm like, get the fuck out of there! Hey, Minky, go away! No! Oh. Minky, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Shit! Okay. Thunder, take care of it. Thunder, take care of it. Thunder, take care of it, please. Yeah, this stream really was just grinding, wasn't it? Whoops. Whoop. Maybe I should grind off stream a little bit after this stream so that the next time, I mean, we also just get to chatting, so I don't know, maybe y'all like watching me grind. 20%, 25% grinding, 100% ranting. Hell yeah, the best ratio. Okay, I think I'm going to go heal up and then get out of my way! Okay, Nurse Joy, welcome. You like to heal your Pokemon? Okay, I'll take Pokemon to be Pokemon. Okay, thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full Pokemon. We hope to Pokemon you Pokemon. Okay. Next time streamer at the Elite Four, just did some off-camera mining. Just no big deal. That would be really funny. When the main quest turns into side quests. Yep. Okay, here, let's save. I'd like to save the game, yes. I know there's already a save file. Yes, overwrite the save file. Okay, save. Yeah, we're 9 hours into the game and I'm still on Cerulean City. I feel like that's not good pace. Here, let's exit out then. Wah! Okay, then we go to talking, then we go to this, and then Bobby doobie doobie dobby doobie dobby doo. Okay, so, woo, first stream with dual monitors. So exciting, so exciting. But yeah. Yeah, check out my cover if you haven't checked it out yet. Let's see, who can we raid? But yeah, I will be back on Saturday for some Zoo Tycoon. And then for streams for the next week or two, it's gonna be up in the air because of my move, and I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be moving my internet over. Oh, you found me from the cover? Oh, hello, thank you for checking me out. Yes. Yeah, Zoo shenanigans. Yes. Okay. But yes, like I said, I'm not sure. Oh, you left a comment. Oh yeah, I think I replied to your comment. Yeah. But yes, like I was saying, unsure what the stream schedule is gonna look like for the next week or 2 or 3. If you want updates, look to my Blue Sky. I'll keep post updates in my YouTube community tab thing, and my Discord server. But yes, just because I'm moving and I am unsure when exactly I'm gonna transfer over both my internet and my PC, so I don't want to promise that I'll have like regular stream schedules the next few weeks, but it should be temporary, so so hopefully it won't be for, you know, too long, but we shall see. But yeah, just look at my Blue Sky or my look at my Blue Sky or my Discord or my YouTube community tab if you wanna know. Here let's raid into Trinketto. They're streaming. Okay, so we're gonna raid into Trinketto. They're really cool and nice. They're also a pink VTuber. You'll see they also love pink. So of course we get along. But yeah, other than that, I will be back on Saturday for Zoo Tycoon, like I said. Stream schedule for the next few weeks are gonna be up in the air, so keep an eye out for that. Have a good night, Pinky. You too. Have a good night, C3007. Good night, Ivan. Good night. Yes, but other than that, we're gonna raid into Trinketto, and I will see you on Saturday for sure for Zoo Tycoon. And yeah, stay tuned on my Blue Sky and my Discord and everything for any other updates. But for now, punch out.